Alright you guys, and welcome back to part 25 of Dragon Quest VIII, Tune of the Curious King, and in today's episode we're gonna explore the lovely village of Arcadia, or maybe I should call it a town here, and behind us we have this muscle guy, and he is stuck on this monument, so, you know what, just whatever, live and let live and all of that. The first thing that I'm gonna want to do here in this episode is show you off the alchemy recipe that I started off in the last one. Yeah, I put the Urn of Saint's Ashes into the pot with the zombie mail and I ran around here in circles, just so that it would be done as soon as I started up the video. And now that we have made one platinum mail, we're gonna go ahead and craft another one. And we do this by mixing a zombie's bane, which we bought from the Argonian Bazaar, with the silver mail, which you can also buy in Argonia. And these two items together will make a zombie mail, and then we're gonna curate that later on in the game, once we get another Urn of Saint's Ashes, and then, you know, both the hero and Angelo will have their platinum mail each, which, yeah, is a really good piece of gear. As you can see, it looks badass, and it has about 15 defense higher than the silver mail, but you lose some magic resistances, but, you know, the 15 defenses is more than worth it, in my opinion, anyway. So, there you go. Let's see. I think that's all. Oh, yeah. We wanted to use the Seed of Wisdom here. I'm actually gonna use it on Angelo. Ah, he rolled a 1. That sucks. But yeah, it's not gonna be too far off now here until Angelo actually learns a really nice damaging spell. So, yeah, I don't mind boosting his spell damage just a little bit. What's going on? I'm scared. Okay. What about you two? I heard a man shouting, so I came running to see what it was. I still don't know what's going on, though. Huh. Unless I am very much mistaken, that was one of Domenico's guards. I recognize his voice. And I tried to sound French, but I failed miserably. Which means whatever is going on is happening upstairs. Domenico lives in that big house with the fence around it above you. You see? Okay. Well, so some shit is going down here, and you cannot actually loot the village until you go up and progress the plot a little bit here. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a chat with some villagers here, or citizens. Everyone is making such a noise. How is one supposed to be concentrating on their stonework? Okay, yeah. Well, this is a town of masons after all. I can't be doing with this place. These bleeding artisans are all the same. Boring. It's like watching paint dry around here. Okay. And what about this pirate? A woman just went up those steps there. I've not seen her around in these parts before, but she can't be the thug who's been causing all the trouble. Can she? No, that's not right. You can't call a lady a thug, you know. A thuggess, a ruffianette, a hoodlumina. Well, okay, you know what? Let me just have a sip here. Yeah, it's still the same day as I recorded the Dual Magus video, or yeah, the Dark Ruins video. Yeah, so I try to wake up here a little bit, have some coffee. Oh, geez, somebody's hurt here. She caught me off guard. I don't know who you are, but please protect my master. Okay, I will. In a bit. I just gotta check out the doggy house first. Can we actually talk to this guy here? Dude, see, my controller just spun me around there. You know what? I'm just gonna go on inside them. Yeah. And this here is Domenico's villa. Yeah, this here is the guy I was looking for. She paralyzed me with a single spell. David's upstairs, but he won't stand a chance against that girl alone. Please, help him fight her off. Oh, I'm delirious. So yeah, we're gonna go up there in a second. I'm just gonna loot some shit in here. Nice. And this town is a headache to loot, by the way. There is a crap ton of items, and many of them are good. There are gonna be seeds that we need here, like a seed of life, a seed of strength, I believe. So yeah, 6 mini medals in total, and we can also loot a wizard in here, which we will be able to mix into a magma staff in this town, which is gonna be really nice. I'm actually gonna craft one of those for Angelo there. The magma staff is really nice because it allows you to use the magma spell, so you can hurt all enemies on the field, not just a group. Oh dear me, I am just a poor cook. Please don't hurt me. Well... Okay, but... Okay, well, okay. I was gonna see if I could turn him around, but maybe not. Okay, this here's the kitchen. Let's see. I'm just getting ready. Yeah, oh nice, there. We got 1 lucky medal. That's good. But yeah, I'm just looting this place first so we don't have to come back here later. Who are you? If you're after money, you won't find any of value in here. Okay, what about you? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, Mom! Yeah, and I guess this is also pretty amusing, going around here and talking to everybody. You don't get these pieces of dialogue, obviously, if you come in here after the fact that this has gone on, or been going on. But in here...
Don't come any closer! I don't know who you are, but I won't let you hurt Master Domenico.
What are you mumbling about, David? What could you possibly do to protect me? Move!
Of course, Master.
Listen to me, girl. I am Domenico, the great magician. I presume you have come for me. Well, I regret to inform you that I knew you were coming. I foretold this encounter. Consequently, I have already mastered the spell necessary to eliminate a pesky little wand waver like you. So, away with you. Go back to where you came from. Alakazam!
Such a pity. Such a pity. You can't see how useless your feeble enchantments are against the might of this scepter. Already it has claimed the lives of 4 heirs.
What? Enough of your trickery. Nothing can resist my magic. Alakazam!
It is time to end this now. Watching you struggle on in vain is just too pitiful. What's this? Well, you were quicker than I expected. Well, it seems your pathetic circle has helped you after all. If it hadn't bought you some time, you'd already be dead. Don't worry, you're safe. For now. I'm not in the mood to take you all on at once. I just haven't got it in me. If I were you, I'd prepare a more sturdy defense for our next meeting. And perhaps a shroud!
That was a narrow escape.
Master Domenico, are you hurt?
Get off me! You disgusting piece of filth! This isn't a chance for you to wheedle your way into my good books.
I wasn't trying to. I just...
Enough! Go and give Sir Leopold his dinner. Can't you see I have business to attend to?
Of course, Master.
You it seems I am indebted to you. Come.
Okay, so let's have a chat with him. I don't know who you are, but I imagine you know who I am. You've heard of the great magician Domenico, I presume? No, actually I have not. What an honor to have helped me. How lucky you must feel. I will permit you to dispense with formalities and simply call me Master Domenico. Okay, well, what the fuck, man. Now then, that wand-waving sprat, she said something rather ominous about coming back, did she not? Well, even the great Domenico cannot magic up a barrier stronger than the one I already erected. That sounds vulgar. So despite having thanked you already for helping me before, I shall now bestow you with the honor of running a little errand for me. You accept, no doubt? There's no need to be shy, lad. And just think how all your friends will envy you when they hear you have been given a task by the great Domenico. Well, no doubt you've changed your mind, and you will now accept the task. Sure. Good. Now then, there has long been a family of stonemasons in this town called the Cranbarrels. There are two jewels known as the Cran Spinels, which have been in that family for generations. The jewels harbor tremendous magical power. I've asked them to give me the gemstones before, however, the lost Cranbarrel was a stubborn old fool. He refused to listen to reason. So, your task is simply this, to persuade the Cranbarrel family to hand over me their spinels. However, stubborn as they are, I'm sure they wouldn't ignore a truly heartfelt plea. Oh, that's why he sends me. He's terrible at heartfelt pleas, apparently. Anyways, the method you use is up to you. I only care about results. Okay, I would be unable to construct a barrier capable of warding off that pesky one-waving wench without those jewels, so hurry along. Oh, you foolishly forgot to ask me. The Cranbarrels live in a tiny little place situated just below the fountain in the courtyard. So yeah, it can be a little bit hard to find them, I guess, if you're new to the game. So before we start looting the place, I will show you where to progress with the plot. And yeah, I should probably go and talk to the people inside here of the villa, but yeah, we can do that later. So yeah, you wanna move on down here from Domenico's house, and right in this door is where he's at. So yeah, not too hard to find him. He should be here. Don't tell me I entered the wrong house, actually. This one capable of doing two. Oh yeah, this lady stood outside before when Jessica was here. Anyways, I don't have time to idle chit-chat. If you have nothing to say, kindly leave me in peace. Okay. So I entered the wrong place because we're supposed to see a dude in, well, if you entered the right place. Or maybe I'm just in the wrong room. I'm pretty sure this here is it, but nope. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Oh. Well, you know what? Let's make the best of a bad situation and try and loot this place then. I did get everything. Yeah. Everything that is to get. Okay, so yeah. I looked at my at my notes. Apparently it's over here, to the left of the bar. Yeah. This is where he's at. Yeah, I thought I would remember on my own, but no. I did not, and here he is, for show this time. Yes, this is the Cranbarrel household. Who are you? You're looking for the Cran Spinels. You'll have to talk to my father about them, I am afraid, but he is not here. He's building a tower up north of town. You'll need this if you want to get in there and see him. So yeah, that's gonna be the next dungeon, the Rhydon's Tower, which is probably the toughest dungeon yet in terms of puzzles. But if you know what to do, it's not so bad. So yeah, I'll show you how to get through it. Put that sword into the keyhole of the tower door and it should open up. My father's name is Rhydon. If you do go and manage to speak to him, perhaps you could ask him to come and visit his family once in a while. Sure, will do. But first, I will rob your house. Leather dress, okay, well. That's gonna net us 190 gold, I believe, if nothing else. So that's not so bad. Let's see. That's all, and here we have his family. Let's have a chat with his wife. Yeah, you see that my character turns around. That's the controller doing that. The Cranbartle family is full of talented masons. Unfortunately, though, my husband isn't one of them. Okay, it upset him quite a lot when he was younger, but he's got over it now, and manages to enjoy the other things in life. Okay, well, couldn't he just get better at it, even if he isn't the best? Do you want to know what I'm doing? I'm chewing on Mom's recipes. Grandpa always told me I should sit and chew on things for a while if I didn't understand them, so I'm chewing on these. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna leave. There's something wrong with your child here, ma'am. And actually, it's turning to night. That is actually quite nice. There is a particular shop in here that you can only access at nighttime, and you will actually be able to buy a Seed of Skill. And it's right over here, actually. So you know what? I'm gonna go in here and grab it right now. Let's see here. And welcome to Mystery Mart. Oh, it's only 2k. Well, you know what? All the more reason to buy it. Yeah, there's no way I'm gurgling for all of that text. And some Mystifying Mixture. If you use that in combat, you will cast the Kafuddle spell, I believe. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna sell it. There are some things you can craft with it, but I don't remember it being anything special. I did not mean to do that. I pressed down the thumbstick. Stick. Oh my goodness, this has been a big waste. Now I almost want to reload. But you know what? It's not so bad, because we need to spam up access to 59 or whatever it is, or to 60 something. So, you know what? That's not entirely bad, I guess. But that was not great. Oh well. Don't freak out. So, I guess I'm gonna go back down here now to the bottom of the village, and we're gonna work our way up. So, let's see. Back down here, we're gonna enter the house on the bottom left. And there should be 3 items in here, 14 to 17. According to my map here. Yeah, I actually got the guide, you know. The guide in front of me. The actual guide, like the book guide, not some online guide. Okay, gold bracer, nice. Yeah, we have 3 of those now, so... And I'm just gonna crack these, just in case. Just in case I did not pay attention. Yeah, okay, so apparently there are 4 items in here. Good thing I checked, although it was just a piece of dragon dung. Okay, we're done here. Come on, dude. Come on. Dude, don't make me go and buy a new controller again. Seriously? I bought one just so that I could do this whole Let's Play, or well, continue it, and now it turns out it ain't the best controller. Oh well, stop complaining, Nick. I've been complaining an awful lot. Well, maybe not an awful lot, but I've been complaining about some silly things throughout this playthrough here, I gotta say. I gotta admit, rather. Oh god, so many bookcases, yeah. Obviously, if you're playing for your first time, it is a good idea to read all of these. Because you'll find recipes. Ooh, there we go. The strength ring is one of the important pieces of loot in here. We are actually gonna make a mighty armlet out of it. I used to be a rather important minister in a certain kingdom which shall remain anonymous. But I decided I'd like to become a stonemason instead. Or when I retired. I am hard at it every day now. You got to keep chipping away. Chipping away. Yes. Yeah, I did loot this one. This was the strength ring. Yeah. Okay. Time to leave. Thank you for the ring, old man. I can't believe he's retired and is working as a stonemason. You know, you're supposed to pick up an easy job when you're retired, not, well, one of the most heavy, intensive labors through all time. You know, what the heck, man. There we go, Seed of Life. Happy to see that. I just need to find a Seed of Strength. And another mini medal. That's awesome. Let's see, over here. Nothing. Okay. And okay, nice. Our alchemy pot is done. That didn't take too long. Or maybe it just felt like it didn't take too long since we're doing other shit whilst we're running around. Yeah, we won't have another alchemy session for a while here now. Once we get to the next town, though, I'll probably... Well, yeah, I know for sure I'll have to make another alchemy segment there then. But yeah, that's for future Nick to worry about. Let's see here now. First page. Here we now can put the Titan Belt and Strength Ring to work. That way we'll have our Mighty Armlet in a bit, so that we can get that back on Nick, yeah. Yeah, that's the sad thing, like here in the mid-game, since if you want the Gigant Armor for Yangus, you gotta use up 2 Strength Seeds in order to get Strength Rings if you want to replenish your lost Mighty Armlets. And you really don't need to do it, like, the Mighty Armlets are only really nice here in the mid, or, you know, during the regular game. And towards the end of the game, 15 plus attack ain't all that big anymore. And by the time you're in post-game, the Mighty Armlets are just kinda crappy. Yeah, at that point, it's better to just equip Agility Rings, in my opinion. Agility Rings, Comet Bracers, or just rings with various resistances on them, like Sleep Resistance, Paralysis Resistance, Confusion Resistance, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. You know, it's better to protect yourself at that point. Because the added damage is gonna be almost insignificant. Just look at all the stone my husband's bought. I keep telling him just to buy enough for what he needs at a time. I don't know, it makes the room feel tiny. Well, he's a great sculptor. Or mason. Okay, he's having a nightmare, I guess. Or maybe I was just breathing. And here we have a hammer, I believe. Inside of the chest. Yeah, you ain't mad at. No doubt he's using it for masonry. And you know what, let's just read one book. Just one book can't hurt. Songs and Ballads of the World. It seems to contain the lyrics of the Arcadian anthem. Arcadia, Arcadia, stone carving is our lives. Our hammers are like husbands, our chisels are like wives. Yeah, that was dumb. Take our steps. Dude, what am I even doing? Oh my god, just another reason to start the video over. Oh my goodness. Here I am singing anthems. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. Well, okay, let's just read a book seriously here. Seriously, you guys. It's a book entitled The Dragon Graveyard. Scholars have long known there is an ancient dragon graveyard located deep within the desert. Yeah, we're actually going there, not too far away from now. Some say the dragons go there to meet their maker because of its remoteness and quietness, but there is another theory as well. Legend has it that long ago an army of dragons fought the Lord of Darkness on that very spot. The dragons were wiped out and their fallen bodies formed the foundation of what we now know as the Dragon Graveyard. Well, they did put up a valiant fight, gotta say. Swordsmanship, That's a cool picture, I suppose. Did I loot this? Dude, I keep zoning in and out here. Okay, you know what? This basement is making me all kinds of weird. Let's just head on out here. Oi, 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 oi. Dude, I swear, I got to be one of the weirdest guys out there. And yeah, we don't need to go in here. We already were there, you dingus. Let's just visit the pub then. Have some booze, since it's night and all. Yeah, I wish I could have some beer myself right now, but yeah, no. I've been trying to cut down on weight, so yeah, away goes the beer. Yeah, I want to slim down before the summer, so yeah. No more beers on the weekends, sadly. But hey, eventually, dear viewers. Okay, just drop that. If you follow the path outside Dominica's house, straight up north, there's a shop there they call the Mystery Mart. Yeah, I met the guy there. Yeah, he was quite weird. Nobody breaks through the checkpoint while I'm on duty. Okay, I'll teach that girl a lesson. Although I seem to have lost her for the time being. But I can't go back now. It would be too annoying, having come all this way. I may as well have a look at the sights while I'm here, you know? Yeah, sure. Sure, bud. Sure, bud. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard a rumor that Prince Charmley of Arcadia passed the royal initiation. It is not often you hear good things about the prince. He surprised everyone, I should think. Indeed. Hi, come... Don't do that. Hi, come and relax. You owe yourself a bit of me time. All brave heroes do. Yeah, seriously, there's gotta be some limit to my ridiculousness here. This is the only piano in the whole town. Oh, wow. So sometimes I ask if I may play it. There is a pipe organ in the church, but nothing compares to a good bit of boogie-woogie piano. Okay, well, that's nice. Well, with that said, though, I'm about to leave. Did I miss something? I don't think I did. Nope, I don't think I did. So, let's head on out. If I can, if I may. Okay, so we looted those two villas there. We looted that one. We looted this one. Then we're gonna head on up here. 2 more houses. Yes, the town doesn't look very big, but it is deceiving. Yeah, quite deceiving. And I forget, do we have anything here? No, we don't. Great. Wasting my time here. Yeah, it's so nice in the early... Well, in the early parts of the game, like, there are so few items to loot, and most of them aren't really even important, but yeah, now here, later on in the game, you actually gotta pay more attention, you know? What are you doing wandering about at this time of night? If it's a story or after, you have to come back here in the morning. I actually forget what story is that he's telling. When I replayed this game, or, you know, when I made the practice file, I actually came by here during the night too, so I did not get to see the dialogue there. And actually, here, if you mix the poison moth knife with a golden ring inside of the alchemy pot, you will get a paralysis resistant ring, which can be really nice for the post game. There are some annoying souls floating around in the post game, which can, well, they will blow a paralyzed breath at you, and yeah, paralyzation is way worse than being put to sleep. So, you know, since the ring is so damn easy to make, like, you can just buy poison moth knives at Pickham, I believe, and mix them with gold rings from Argonia. It's really worthwhile to make 4 of those if you're going into post-game. Just a hint there. Yeah, it's still unclear if I actually will go to the post-game. Since I have not leveled up... Nice, another midi-medal. Since I have not leveled up lances or spears on the hero, I'm pretty much gonna have a really bad time in post-game if I do go there. Yeah, I mean, I will be able to take the enemies out. The problem is just that I can't kill Metal King Slimes without crits. I mean, I could, but I'm gonna have to rely on luck most of the time. Yeah, like, Jaegers will have the Executioner move, which will crit them, but yeah, since I'm missing it on the hero, it's gonna be really annoying. And you know what, let's read this one too, without bursting out into song here. It's a book entitled The Overlord of the Rings. No doubt this is a reference. It's common knowledge that certain magical rings are capable of protecting their wearer from a variety of attacks. Few are aware, however, that there is one almighty ring powerful enough to protect its wearers from nearly any attack. This here, I believe, is the Catholican ring they are talking about. The legend has it that this is an amazing item. It is forged from 3 other rings, which guards against paralysis, illusion, and poison. Yeah. So, this is a really nice ring. The Catholican ring. But it is really annoying to craft. That's really the only thing about it. Like, if you want to have one on each and every one of your characters, I mean, you're gonna have to spend so much time running around in circles, it's just not gonna be fun. But it is definitely one of the best rings in the game for the post-game. So, yeah, if you want to over-prepare, it's a good thing, but you don't need to have the Catholican ring. I think it's much easier to just make simple, easy rings and, you know, just equip whatever ring you need for the current situation, you know. Have you seen that big black dog Domenico scout, Leopold? Leopold is called. No, my mistake. Sir Leopold. It's a creepy mutt if you ask me. And vicious to go with it, I'm telling you. There is something wrong with Domenico's head if he thinks that thing is cute. You know what? Here. dumbass. Don't speak ill of Master Domenico's Sir Leopold. There, that taught him. Dude, how many doors will stop? Yeah, how many doors will I struggle to walk through? Oh, maybe somebody will keep count. It's a little bit late in the series to bring that up, to keep count of it. Nothing there, okay, and this is no doubt a bathroom. Yeah. Is this a... Okay, you know what, no, my... I guess it's not so bad. I was gonna say, is this her OnlyFans water, and I will just leave it at that. I come from a very shabby town far off in the southeast. I don't miss the place at all, but I do worry about my twin sister sometime. Oh, pick him then. She's still there, you see. She said she was going to take up fortune telling. I hope she doesn't go off her rocker. I mean, insane. With the alakawams and hocus pocus. Okay, well, yeah, you know what, just... Never mind. Did we go here? Nope, I sure did not. I sure did not. Let's see, what do we have here? It's the autumn issue of magazines called We Love Our Weapons. Ooh. If you need to smash something, look no further. The Uber Warhammer is the weapon you've been waiting for. It's an even more powerful version of the Warhammer. Oh, I know this one. Worried that you won't be able to swing such a massive hammer around easily. You got to add something that makes you strong to a normal... You got to add something that makes you strong to a normal Warhammer to make the Uber Warhammer. So even you and your hammers can use it. So yeah. Warhammer plus a bolstering tool. I think it's the Mighty Armlet that you need to add. Let me check there. Yes, indeed, it is the Mighty Armlet you need to add. And if you do happen to level up maces on Yagus, if you do upgrade your Warhammer with a Mighty Armlet, it will raise from 51 to 69 attack. So yeah, that is the second best hammer in the game, which ain't too impressive. However, if you want the strongest hammer in the game, the Megaton hammer, then you're actually gonna need to craft the Uber Warhammer anyways. I've actually never made the Megaton hammer. That would be fun to do sometime, like if I replayed this game here on the channel and I would just level up maces on Yagus. I would actually be totally up to do that, like some weird build where I go with, well, once again, where I go with weird weapon choices. So yeah, let me just check my map here real quick. Okay, so we are ready to move on here. I think we have gotten everything that we need to loot on the lower floors, and it seems I am still missing 3 mini medals and the Seed of Strength. Yeah, okay, let's check my notes again. There is indeed a Seed of Strength around here. So yeah, we need to find at least the seed there and the 3 mini medals, and then I'm gonna be happy with that. The other day, when I was gazing out to sea, I saw a ship go sailing by. It was just like the ones from the storybooks when I was a child. I have no idea who's on board, or who on what was on board. But I do hope they all arrived safely at their destination. And, you know what, let's have a check here. Let's just keep this on camera. Let's see how far in we are. Yeah, my last time there was at the Seaview Church. We're probably up to 40 hours now. Let's see. Oh my god. Only 39. What the heck? I'm speedrunning this crap. Jesus. And we have some nice paintings in this town. Look at this. Huh. Okay, well, 2 copies. 2 copy paintings. And here we have the, well, whatever it's called in English. And yeah, I'm not gonna go out there because we're just gonna advance up further into the town. I'm just gonna go back here and we're gonna keep on the well-lit path, so to speak. So we don't pass by houses. And you know what? Let's have a chat with this chick. As soon as David came out and told everyone that the attacker had run away, everyone disappeared, like someone had pulled the plug in a bath. They didn't really care what was happening. They all just wanted to join in with the shouting and screaming, yeah. That is typically how people do. Okay, well, here. If we go in here, I think we will enter the backside of the... Yeah, indeed. The backside of the church, so... Okay, well, that's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah, there are only a few more places to loot, so we're gonna go ahead now and rest up so that it's daytime, because there are gonna be some shopkeepers that we're gonna want to visit here now before we're done, and I am a little bit worried here that I have missed mini medals. Hopefully there's one here. Come on, dude. No. Oh. Is this it? Yeah, it's okay. Now we only need 2 more. Okay, this makes me feel a little bit better at the very least. And there we have the strength seed. You know what? That's great. It's a book entitled More Cheese, Please. If you got a hankering for a hunk of hard cheese, try mixing some rock salt with plain cheese. On the other hand, if it's silky soft cheese you're craving, try mixing rock salt with fresh milk and rennet powder instead. That's the miracle of cooking in the alchemy pot. You can get widely different results by using the same ingredients slightly differently. Tude discovers a new recipe for the alchemy pot: hard cheese, plain cheese plus rock salt, and soft cheese, fresh milk plus rennet powder plus rock salt. Yeah. Dude, we already looted this, didn't we? Oh my god, I'm still so unfocused. Okay, yeah. The 2 cheeses they mentioned just now, I believe that one of those cheeses will basically cast a Kabuff spell on the party, and the other one will cast a Kassap spell on the enemy party. So, yeah, the rock hard cheese there probably is the Kabuff one. I wouldn't know for sure though, because, yeah, I typically never use cheese, so, yeah, but there you go. And let's say, sleep here, and I'll just cut back to when we're outside here. Or, actually...
Oh, I'm human again. And I can see your face. Is this a dream? It must be. Can you hear my voice? I have to admit to being a little glum. I thought the curse would be lifted after you defeated Dulmagus. And now Jessica's gone too. I wonder where she could be. Do you think this has anything to do with the curse? I'll be praying for her safe return.
Okay, so now that it's daytime, we shall head on down here to the item shop. If I can open the door. Hello. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It almost looks like I'm doing it on purpose, but I promise you I'm not. Oh, okay, here we want to buy a rock bomb shard, because this is exactly what we need to mix with a wizard staff in order to create the magma staff. So, yeah, at this point in the game, they aren't as strong as they used to be, but if you don't have the fisticuff skill on Jags, it might be a good idea to craft one of these for him too. But at the very least, I'm gonna make one for Angelo, so that he has a spell to hit all enemies on the screen, which is gonna be really nice to have. Dude, open the door. Oi, oi, oi. Ay, chihuahua. Okay, here we go. Any usable items in here? I would really love to see a mini-medal game. No such luxury. Domenico's always telling us that he's the heir of a great sage or something, but I don't know what he's talking about. The truth is that no one in town wants anything to do with the stuck-up old fuddy-duddy, but no one would ever say that, of course. Well, calling him a fuddy-duddy, that's just getting off lightly. And there we have 2 barrels. This is just between you and me, but that big black dog of Domenico bit me the other day. His master came running over to apologize, or so I thought. What he actually said was, "Don't give Sir Leopold germs." Dude, what a dick. He might be a great magician, but that man has the manners of a dog himself. Well, I don't know. I'd say it's worse, actually. Please, mini-medal? Oh, 26 gold coins, dude. There. That ain't too nice, or too great, rather. Okay, that's the church. Nothing down there. I did not actually loot the inn, you know what? So, we gotta head on back in here. Let's see. Well, we do have a bookcase, but I feel like I've read enough of them. Or what do you people say? No? You want me to go read it? Fine. Fine, okay, I'll do it. Well, joke's on you. Joke's on you. So, let's just grab this. And did I actually... Did I actually loot this before? Okay, so probably just got back out here. I walked in here like a dumbass, but we have already looted the inn. Oh my goodness, dude. This is so bad. This town is built on an arc of rock that joins two continents, you know. Why did people decide to settle here? Well, you got me there. I really couldn't tell ya. Let's see here. The weapon and the armor shop. We really don't have anything that I want to buy from here. Like, let's see. Oh, yeah, never mind. The bastard sword is pretty nice, but it's not nice enough for me to want to buy it. But the swallowtail is pretty good. And the swordbreaker here is actually the best dagger in the entire game, believe it or not. And that's just kind of sad. Just sad. And you know what? We're gonna need to sell some crap, because I really want that swallowtail. I really do. And I'm poor as shit. I wonder if I can even get enough items here. Well, probably not. I had no idea I was this damn poor. It's really starting to be noticeable now. Should I just get rid of the dragon tail? Oh no, here we go. Get rid of this. Get rid of this crap. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, get rid of it. Now we go. There we go. There we blows. There she blows. Just whatever. Equip this bad boy. Dude, you can't carry any more items. No. Yes, put it in the bag. The swallowtail we will actually be able to upgrade in the future, so I really want it. Can make it into a flame tang boomerang later on, or whatever it's called. You need to mix it with a flame shield, or yeah, I don't remember the name, but yeah, I do remember you can upgrade it with a shield, and it's a rather easy recipe too. So we definitely want it, and yeah, that will be it, I guess. The bastard sword would be nice, but yeah, I can't afford it unless I sell the zombie slayer. 196, I don't even remember what the bastard sword had in damage, but it's roughly the same, I'd say. So yeah, just never mind. And okay, here we go. Let's see, lucky mini metal, a piece of hard rock, well, or rock salt. Oh, just whatever. Okay, let's just read this. No, okay, do nothing. Nothing's going my way this episode. They say old Grandpa Crambartle still is building that tower all on his own. Rydon his name is, yeah, hence the name Rydon's Tower. Eccentric doesn't even cut it with him, but I wouldn't mind a bit of his get up and go. He's a feisty old man. Let's see. Yeah, we might as well check out the armor shop, I guess. The magic bikini here is pretty trashy, if you ask me. I'd much rather use the magic vestment on Jessica. And besides, she's not with us anymore, so how come they even sell one? Maybe we'll get another female character to join us soon, viewers. Wink, wink. Anyways, let's just see. Let's have a look. Let's have a gander inside of the armor shop. Cloak of Evasion, you know what? We could make that into a... Well, never mind. I was gonna say we could make a Robe of Serenity out of it, but then I would have to make another pair of boxer shorts. And yeah, I can't be arsed to do that, so I'll probably just sell it as is. Actually, no, never mind. I'm gonna save it and show you a recipe later, now that I think about it. Yeah. The old girl spends all day, every day, looking out to sea. She said something about the ship sailing under the archway a while ago. Yeah, we heard that from her. It's good to hear there are still people sailing the high seas. Ooh, let's see here. A pot? Dude, what the heck? She just whipped her head around there. Apparently, we have a new young hopeful we have a new young hopeful in town. Okay, he's entered the workshop just above us as an apprentice, I hear. Yeah, but we're gonna make a dark robe out of the Cloak of Evasion. I believe if you mix a Cloak of Evasion with a Devil's Tail and a Wing of Bat in the alchemy pot, I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. If you mix those three, you will get the Robe of Evasion, which will increase the dodge percentage for Yangus by 12.5%, and the armor also has like 90-something armor, I wanna say. So if you can't make the Gigant armor for Dual Magus, there is another really nice piece of armor, and I should have mentioned that before, but yeah, it's really nice to make for him, actually. It doesn't give any magic resistance, but if you just want to be able to tank physical hits or, you know, avoid them, then it's a nice piece of armor. And let me see here. Okay, I'm up to 11 mini-medals. That means I've gotten them all. Good. And here we have Lorenzo. Ah, it's you, aren't you? Yes, we met in Alexandria. I'm sure of it. You remember me, right? Lorenzo. I'm Lorenzo, Jessica's fiancé. I couldn't possibly return home without Jessica, so I have embarked on an impromptu journey. I learn something new every day. People call me a sponge, you know. Because I soak up all the knowledge I come into contact with. At least I think that's what they mean when they call me that. Oh, Featherbrain. Oi, Featherbrain. What are you sniggering about? Hold the scaffolding still. Yes, of course, I'm sorry. Huh. You know what? Let's talk to our team here. That bloke Domenico left. Or that bloke Domenico before. There was something fishy about him, if you ask me. But it's up to you, Gav. If you think we should do what he says, I'm with you all the way. Okay? The Krantz spindles, wasn't it? We got to push on and try to get hold of them, like Domenico asked, I suppose. What else can we do? After all, he's our only link with Jessica now. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm just happy we're done looting everything here. But I don't think we're gonna start up Rydon's Tower inside of this episode. That's probably gonna be for next time. However... Okay, yeah, I just cut out there. However, before we go inside Rydon's Tower, or yeah, before we turn off the video, I should say, I'm gonna go out here and loot some items, or all the items in the region here. Because there are very few of them. This region is rather small. And this guy here, well, I don't remember what his name is, but the Poisonous Sniper, yeah. There are 2 more archers before this guy out in the world. Like, one is in Fairbury, and the other one, I should know where he is, but I don't remember him. But if you gather all 3 together, they will get a super arrow attack where they will just hail or rain down arrows on the enemies, which is pretty cool, I suppose. I've actually never had that team, I don't think. I might have had it at some point when I was a teenager. But yeah, it's a really easy team to get. Yeah, they aren't very powerful. Let's just leave it at that. So yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with it. It could be cool to show off though, I guess. Oh my god, dude, this guy is really flink with his movement. A real flinky dinky. Well, Angelo said enough. Good. 83 EXP, that sucks! And the copper monster coin. I almost regret fighting him. Yeah, I mean, his stats aren't terrible as far as attack goes, but HP... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot to say. Just get out of here, you. And you know what? I'm gonna fix my monster team. Okay, here we go. The old team is back in action here. And actually we will get one new unique monster here on our team here in a bit. The Cure Slime, or the Healer. I forget his exact name, but he's one of the best monsters to carry you through rank B arena if you do not have, if you are not over leveled. Obviously you can get there before you can clear Monster Arena rank B and A before you even get to Dual Magus if you want that too, but you just gotta over level so your monsters gets really strong. But if you're at a regular level, this guy is gonna be quite key to have actually. And yeah, I was just looking around for this Titan belt here. Nice, so the next item we're gonna get is gonna be just up here if we just follow the road here, or, you know, hug the cliffs, or the what are they called? No, I'm drawing a blank here. Mountains, yeah, if you follow the mountains. Jesus, dude. And holy crap, these guys have a high defense. I seem to recall that these guys are really weak to the sap spell if you have it at this point in the game. But at the same time, like, who cares? Oh my god, those were worth a lot of gold. Did you see that? 204 gold, that's actually really nice. Quite clutch. And yeah, I think... Oh, nice, nice. We have our item done. Or our item is done, whatever. There, now we finally have maxed out damage with the boomerang again. So, next up, I'm just gonna go ahead and mix the strength ring and the... Where is it? The final titan belt. There it is. Yeah, and make another mighty armlet. I want to have 2 of those. It really isn't necessary, but... Yeah, I want to have max damage. What can I say? Even though it might not make too big of a difference anymore. Like, yeah, when I first got the mighty armlets back there in the really early game, then they are hella nice, but this is probably where they are slowly to start falling off here. Okay, so the next item is gonna be up over here. Yeah, right there. Ooh, griffins. Yeah, I wanna say these guys are pretty annoying, actually. Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, dude, enemies are hitting harder out here than they are inside of the Dark Ruins, actually. Although they die easierly, they die more easily, so, you know what, I'm fine with that. Jesus, dude, but the thin air is working beautifully. Yet again, it has never let me down this far. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. But yeah, I keep talking. Has there gone a single episode without me just... yeah, just showering the spell with praise? I'm trying to come up with the proper words here, but I can't muster it. I can't muster the strength, you guys. Let's see here now. Next, we're probably gonna wanna go into the forest there. Yeah, I think we get the Elfin Elixir to the southeast. Then we can probably take the opportunity to enter the tower as well, so that we get the zoom point down there. I think that's a good idea. Let's see. Okay, so we're done. Yeah, we only have 2 more items to loot here, actually. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta head on down here. And then we're done. I think this is the Elfin Elixir, and then we're gonna have the Assassin Dagger to loot as well. And then we also gotta find the Curer Slime. The Curer Slime can actually appear at 2 spots of the map. The first spot, well, I'll try and just show you. Over there in the forest to the west where we just was, that's one of the spots that he can spawn in. And then he can spawn all the way up there in the north by the little cabin on the map there. So, yeah. But, let's see here. Let's just ride on inside of the Raiden Tower here. I just want to, once again, have this zoom point there, if I can get it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna enter it and come back out, jump up on my steed and cut all of that crap out. And here we have some new enemies yet again. Jackal Rippers. Yeah, I think the Jackal Rippers can hit the entire party. Or, you know, your entire party. Well, he didn't even get the chance. Dude, Yangus is really hurting with that particular move. That is actually, yeah, the Knuckle Crusher or Knuckle Sandwich, whatever. It's really doing some great damage here too. Of course, he did get that plus 45 attack. But yeah, I'll see you back out here in a second. Okay, so we're back here again. I went on inside there and yeah, got the zoom point. So now we can just teleport back there when we're ready. And yeah, here we have a sign. There you go. Nice job, Yangus. And as I was gonna say, here we have a sign. And it's really hard to line yourself up here with the saber cat, but there you go. Arcadia is that away. Okay, Raiden's Tower and the Chapel of Autumn. Yeah, we can just see it if you just run up here a little bit. And this is typically where the Cure Slime can be. I think I just saw him. Yeah, here he is. He's a little bit hard to spot. This guy in particular is super duper nice to use in the Monster Arena team. Because he can use the full heal spell. And I believe he can also use Sing and multi-heal, but I might be wrong on that, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that he can use the full heal spell. And yeah, he also has a abnormally high chance of dodging enemy attacks, which can come in handy. So yeah, okay, nice. I'm gonna go ahead soon and enter Monster Arena rank B. Because, yeah, we'll get some really nice items from clearing the later ranks up here, which we can sell for a lot of for a lot of gold, rather. So yeah, he might not look too impressive at first, but remember, he's a healer. He's a lover, not a fighter. And who should we get rid of? Probably Potbelly, to be honest. Yeah. Yep. So you know what? I'm gonna fix my team, and then I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so this is what my team is gonna look like from now on. Talos, Dumb King, Curer. The only negative thing with having Dumb King on a team with Curer is if he casts Oomph on Curer, that's, well, yeah, that's a wasted turn, essentially. And, yeah, let's see, before, well, you know what, I'm gonna head on inside here. Why the heck not? Head on inside the chapel, we're gonna rest up, and then we're gonna go ahead and loot the Assassin Dagger, and after that, I'm pretty much done here. Then we're gonna start up the next episode at Raiden's Tower. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. Not really, but, you know. Actually, it's not that bad of a dungeon. It really ain't. But it's not without its annoying moments. But yeah, I did it not too long ago, so I should have most of it fresh in mind here on how to do the puzzles, I should say. Let's see, we have this guy. If you go through the cave northwest of here, you'll find yourself in a place with snow as far as the eye can see. I love to see the snow for myself, but I'm useless in the cold. Just thinking about it makes my teeth chatter. I'm waiting around in this church in the hope that I might eventually pluck up the courage to go and have a look. Huh. So yeah, I believe I'm gonna... Well, yeah, I believe you get a cutscene if you go up there now, but I'm not gonna be able to walk on through it, is the thing. But it might be nice to show off. So maybe that will be the last thing we do after we get the Assassin's Dagger there. Why not? And let's see, the Assassin's Dagger is somewhere... Is it down here? Yep, there it is. I remember correctly. And what the heck is this? Oh my god, I'm so happy you didn't notice me. This could have been bad. Now I really wish I had the sap spell. Seriously, you guys. Seriously. You know what, here, we're gonna need to take control of this mess here. Attack, thin air. However, I am for sure gonna use the dazzle spells. Oh my god, they are not... Oh, they're not in a group. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? Dazzle the golems then. Okay, good, both are hit. Yeah, the golems too hit really hard. Not as hard as the trolls, but they are really tanky. The trolls indeed, or I mean, the trolls instead have a lot of health, but they have lower defenses. Okay, but that's nice. At least we have the golems taken out, essentially. And you know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and use the dazzle on one of the trolls too. I'm that afraid of this situation. Yeah, the thing is, every single enemy in this group here, they can all score critical hits on you, or, yeah, desperate attacks, so that is why I want to fuck them over as much as possible. But, yeah, unfortunately, they keep hitting here. I think they're about dead, though, so you know what, I'm just gonna go all out. I should probably call on my monster team, but you know what, I'm too manly for that. So, let's just attack. Okay, I might come to regret this. Oh, please, Yangus. Blocks? Thank you. Whew, okay, we should be fine. Okay, good, nice. So the desert spell finally came through. And there you go. That almost went really bad. But on the plus side, they did give a lot of experience, so I'm very, very thankful for that. Anyways, let's see here. This should be the Assassin Dagger. And that should be the last item we have to loot here. So yeah, let's just head on up there to the northwest and see what this tunnel is about. And please, no more encounters. Please. Pretty please. Woo! Okay, nice. We made it. So let's see what this cutscene is all about. And we have a guard here too, okay. I must tell you, there is a fearfully cold land at the other end of this tunnel. You can run into a blizzard at any time of year. If you got some business up there, that's one thing. But if you're just going out of curiosity, I'd turn back if I were you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Alright. So, that's nice. There's a frozen over fountain here. But yeah, if you go on up here, I believe that King Trode will just want you to turn back.
Good grief. I don't think I've ever been so cold. Shouldn't we be going after Jessica? Then we shouldn't be wasting our time here. It's not because I can't stand the cold or anything, you understand? Come on, let's turn back. If we stay here any longer, we'll all catch our death of cold.
So yeah, that's all that will happen if you go up here. But that will be it for this episode. So yeah, I think when we start up the next one, that I will just meet you back at... Oh my goodness, I forgot to buy a wizard staff so that we could make the magma stuff. Well, that's lame. Okay, but in the next episode, I'm gonna meet you at the entrance of Rydon's tower, and we'll just pick up there. And that will be a nice spot to start the next episode at too, so that we get, well, a nice separation of everything here, if you will. Looting in one video, battling in the next one. Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna take a break. An hour break, go have something to eat, and then I'll come back. I really am looking forward to just having this place over with. I am actually enjoying the next part of the game quite a bit. It's actually gonna be quite easy and breezy. Those with business inside, insert the stone sword into this hole. Oh, well, he just spoiled it. Well, okay. See you guys in the next episode where we'll put the stone in the sword. The stone sword in the hole. There you go. See you guys later.